Welcome to the Marty Sites YouTube channel. If you've got a vintage clothing store, then keep your eyes peeled because in this video today, I'm going to be demonstrating how to use the Marty Sites platform to build a website for your business. If you aren't familiar with the Marty Sites service as yet, Marty Sites is the easiest way to create a simple website for your small business. You can literally launch your own website in less than 1 minute. It's super affordable. It's only going to cost you $9 a month. And there is a free trial available for 7 days. So click on the link below this video, sign up for the free trial, and give it a go. See how it works for you and your small business. Once you've joined the platform, it's going to go ahead and ask you to search for your market over here. We have hundreds of different markets to choose from for different small businesses, solopreneurs, and people with side hustles. And we are adding more markets every single week. So I'm going to head to the top and I'm going to search for my market, vintage clothing store. There it is over there. I'm now going to go ahead and select that template. Great, let's tell Marty Sites a few basic details about our vintage clothing store so it can generate a website for us. I'm going to go ahead and put in my company name as well as my city and my region. It doesn't matter where in the world you're located, you can use the multi-site service. We have happy users from all around the globe. Let's go ahead and change the type of business from restaurant to retail. Click on continue. Awesome. Let's tell Marty Sites how our customers can get in touch with us. I'm going to go ahead and pop in our phone number in over here as well as my email address and click on continue. Great. Where is our vintage clothing store located? I'm going to pop in our street address over here as well as my postal code. Click on continue. Awesome. What time does our vintage clothing store open on a Monday? I'm going to say we open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We also open on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and a Saturday. We're closed on Sundays. Awesome. Let's do a quick review. Everything looks pretty good to me, so I'm going to move along. If you need to make changes, click on update location or update hours and make the necessary amendments. Awesome. So look at that. Marty's House has literally generated a simple website for my vintage clothing store in not even a minute. Let's take a closer look together. Now, the beauty of Marty Sites is we've pre-written all the content for you as a guideline, of course. We've pre-selected all the images. They're all really high quality and they're completely free to use. However, I'm sure you've got your own great images of all the awesome vintage clothing you stock in your store and you want to make one or two changes to that content. You can do that. So that's exactly what I'm going to be showing you today. I'm going to be walking my way through each section from the top to the bottom so you can have a little bit of a look and feel of how the service works, how easy it is to use, and how to make amendments. You don't need to know any coding, you don't need to be a web developer, and you certainly don't need to hire a professional either. So let's get cracking making those changes on our vintage website. I'm quickly going to go ahead and scroll very quickly to the top. And the first thing I'm going to do is click on update section, the first section over there. And I'm going to make sure my email address is displayed on my Marty Sites platform next to my phone number, which I previously put in, and it's click to call, by the way. We've previously put in our address, and the great thing about our address in the top left-hand corner is when your customers click on it, it will automatically take them to Google Maps to get directions to your physical location. Let's go ahead and save and click on update social links. Now over here you can put in the various social media platforms your vintage clothing store is active on. Icons will be displayed in the top right hand corner so your customers can easily follow you on social media and see what your business is up to. Over here, I'm going to head over to update logo. If you don't have a logo yet, you're in the startup process of your business. Marty Sites will literally just display your name and it still looks really great and professional. However, I do have a logo, so I'm going to go ahead and upload it. If you don't have a huge budget to design a logo, hire a graphic designer, for example, I do recommend you check out canva.com. You'll find a few free great options on that platform. Logo has been updated. We can make it bigger and smaller, but I think that sizing is perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and move on. Awesome. Now with Marty Sites as well, we've pre-selected all the colors used throughout the website for you. We basically just wanted to make it as easy as possible when it comes to launching a simple website for your vintage clothing store. However, on your logo, on your business cards, on the signage throughout your clothing store, maybe it's a completely different color to this one, so you want to change it. You don't need to know color coding to do that. All you need to do is click on the paint bucket on the bottom right hand corner and go through the various different color palettes available for you to use. We are adding more color palettes every single week. So I'm going to go ahead. I want something quite light and neutral, I think. Let's try this one, perhaps that one. Let me try one more page. I quite like this one. It's like an olive, so I'm going to go ahead and select it. Great. Over here, I'm going to head over to update image. Now, if you have your own images, browse your device and upload it. Otherwise, search through the photo library. Hundreds of images to choose from. Multi-sites will automatically search for vintage clothing store. But I do recommend you play around with the terms a little bit that you're searching for. So I'm going to go ahead and search for vintage clothing. That one looks pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one, save it. Let's check it out. That looks really great. Now I'm going to head over to update content. Over here, you can change the content, title, subtitle to suit your business needs. And the button, perhaps you don't want it to say that, to view some of our current items in stock. Let's go ahead and change it to get directions and head over to choose link. Now we can link to another website if we need to. We can link to an action like click to call, click to email, or directions, which I'm going to go ahead and select. Otherwise, you can upload a PDF file with maybe your catalog or different services you offer. Go ahead and upload a PDF file if you would prefer to link that at the button. Over here again, pre-written content button can link to various places. Head to update section and make the necessary changes. Over here, we made our way into the About Us section. Over here, you can put a little bit more details of how you got into the industry, how long you've had your vintage clothing store for, what your price ranges are. Is it from $1 to $200 only? What products you stock? Do you have a collection of denim jackets? Go ahead and pop all those details over here so your customers know about you and your story, how your business came to be. Awesome. We've now made our way into the services section. Over here, you can put a little bit more details of the different services you offer. Do you offer clothing from the 1960s, 70s, 1950s? Is there vintage jeans in stock, belts, scarves, gloves, hats? Go ahead and pop all those details over here so your customers know what they can find at your vintage clothing store. If you need to make any last changes to that physical location, all those hours that we previously put in, click on update section and work your magic. So look at that. We've literally created a website, made some changes for our vintage clothing store. It was really such a breeze. I didn't need to know any coding or hire a web professional to help me out either. Remember, it's only going to cost you $9 a month, and there is a free trial available for 7 days. The great thing about the multi-site free trial is you don't have to put your credit card details in like most other online services these days. So click on the link below this video, sign up for the free trial, and just give it a go. Now, if you have a custom domain for your multi-site website already, all you need to do is click on the yellow connect your domain button, say I already have a domain, and go through the various steps in linking it. Now, if you're struggling, there is a blog post over on our website www.multisites.com with a step-by-step tutorial over on our blog post. Click on blog and find that blog post on linking your custom domain. There are a few of them. You'll also find some great tips and advice for marketing your small business online. Lots of valuable information here, hundreds of different blog posts on advertising your business online. So do check it out. If you don't have a domain yet, you can now purchase your domain via the multi-sites platform. Click on I want a new domain and purchase that. We've recently introduced the feature and we're really excited. I hope this tutorial was helpful in building a website for your vintage clothing store. Really wishing you and your business mighty success. And if you have any suggestions or any features you'd like to see in future on the multi-sites platform, don't forget to comment below and let us know. Don't forget to thumbs up and to subscribe to our YouTube channel.